Right, well, hello everyone. We just about beat the rain, got the drilling done in field 51. The tractor and the drill are pretty dirty, so I've just dragged the pressure washer out the shed and given these a good clean down, and then I'm just going to put these away in the shed and nip back to the office, have a little look at things before a couple of tasks and jobs that I've got to do this afternoon. That's going to be a miserable afternoon, I think. You can see we got rain now really pretty much through until 9 o'clock tonight, or maybe later actually. It's going to go dry for a little bit and then rain again overnight. Looks like we might have a bit of a dry period in the morning up until about midday, and then it's going to rain a bit more tomorrow, and we might get a little bit of a dry patch in the afternoon, but we'll have to see. So that's not great forecast, although I think come Friday that's looking a little bit better, but certainly going to be wet on Saturday. So hopefully we'll be able to pick up a few bits and pieces tomorrow and get some stuff done. But I've got a few things I need to do this afternoon, so that will keep us busy for a couple of hours. Now let's just have a quick look at the map. So as you can see, we've got 43, 44 and 51 that have all been planted now. Field 48 at the top here, that's all cultivated, so we need to get corn sown in there, so I've got to sort of drill out for that, which is one of the things that I need to do this afternoon if I can. And then I was having a look at the contracts as well, because there's a couple that have come up. I think we were too busy the other day really to get on and do any cultivating stuff for people, but there's still a few cultivating contracts up. We've got field 50, which is right next door to us. That's come up for cultivating, so we might be able to get on with that one. There's also field 49 that again is just up between those two fields, so next to our field 48. So that needs sowing with oat, so we can probably get that one done as well. And then there's also field 73, which needs sowing with corn. So once we've done our field 48, we might be able to do this one if it's still available. So we'll have to see. We've got that 20,000 litres of oilseed rape in the grain tank as well. The prices are starting to drop a little bit, so I'm keen to get that sold really. Best price at the moment is up at the Grain Co, but there's not too much difference between those, but I don't really want that sitting in the grain silo over the summer, and the prices are going to keep dropping, so I need to sell that really as quickly as we can. Yeah, so that's us really. So I'm going to go and get this oilseed rape sold, and then I'll probably have a little look. In fact, actually, we can probably do it now. Let's just have a little look, see what's available up at the shop. I think the one that we had down at Farmsim Farm was this Vedestad Tempo V8 with the VH 2200 tank. So that's quite good because it seeds and fertilises at the same time. They've got one available. I think it was out on demonstration, so I think we'll probably go and pick that up later today. I just need to make a phone call and make sure it's still available, and then we can go and get that. I'll bring that back to the yard, and then hopefully we might be able to possibly get on with drilling field 48 tomorrow if we can, and then we'll see if we can pick up a couple of those contracts. Right, I'm going to just take the T6 New Holland now. I'm going to hook that up to the TDK trailer, and which has got a cover on it, so that's good because it's starting to rain pretty hard now. And I was going to get rid of this TDK, but this rain has reminded me that actually it's probably worth keeping. The trailer that I did want to get, which is slightly bigger for the farm, doesn't actually come with a cover on it, so I think we will probably keep this one because it's going to be useful when we've got some bad weather. And also, if we're intended to take on a couple of harvest contracts, if we can during the summer months, then having a second trailer is going to be worthwhile. So I think my first idea of probably exchanging it is probably the wrong idea, really. So I think we'll hang on to this one. Right, I'm just going to nip this over to the grain silo, get that all seed rape in here, and then we can nip down to the grain co. I checked the prices again before I came out, and they're offering a marginally better price down there for the oilseed rape. So hopefully what we've got here, it's just over £1,000 per 1,000 litres, so we should make, I don't know, 22,000 for what we've got here. So, so that should be good. Right, I'm filled up, and I'll just get this going. Get this down to the grain coat, and then what I'm going to do, I'll put a call into the chap up at the farm shop. Well, he was out at the time, but they said he was due back later this afternoon, so I'm probably going to call in there on the way back and just have a chat to him about this Velostad drill, a planter, see if that's still available, and because I'm keen to get on with that drilling in field 48 tomorrow morning whilst we've got a bit of a break in the weather, so hopefully we'll be able to do that. Right, I'll crack on with this. Right, I'm just going to call in at the shop up here, try and have a chat with this sales guy. Hopefully he's back by now. So I'm keen to get this drill sorted out. The girl that I spoke to earlier seemed to think that it was still available, so hopefully it is. So just bear with me, and I'll catch up with you later. Right, that's good. That's all sorted. We've bought bought that planter. They've got to just dig it out from their warehouse out the back there. Apparently it's just stuck behind a few other bits of machinery, so they're going to sort that out this evening, and said that I can pop up in the morning 7 o'clock and pick that up, which is good because we've got a bit of a dry spell in the morning. and I'm keen to get up to field 48 and get that drilled before the rain sets in again. So so that's good. And I had to wait a little while for the chap. He was on the phone, so I got a call back from Ken Fletcher, who owns fields 49 and 50 as well, and he said that those contracts were still available. So so hopefully we'll be able to do those in the next couple of days as well. Right, I'm just going to stick this away in the shed, and then I'll pop down to the office. That's raining well and truly now. I'm going to get a bit wet running back to the house. So I'll just dip into the office, and we'll just have another quick look at those contracts, and I'll just need to send Ken an email and confirm that we'll do them in the next couple of days. Right, so here we are. So Ken Fletcher, he needs field 49 drilling with oats tomorrow, and then field 50 cultivating. So my plan is that I'm going to get our field 48 drilled tomorrow. I'm going to get Ted over to put the discs on and go and cultivate field 50, and then hopefully I can get Ken's field 49 drilled on Friday. So I think I can't do anything else today really because it's raining too hard, but we'll crack on with things tomorrow. Weather forecast looks as though it hasn't really changed, so so we should be able to get on with a few things tomorrow and on Friday. Right, morning everybody. As you can see, the rain stopped. Still a bit of cloud in the sky, but there's a bit of blue trying to poke its head through, so so that's pretty good. Right, it's just coming up to 7 o'clock. I've had a call from the chat up at the dealership, and he said the drill, the Vedestad planter, is all ready for us to go and pick up. So I'm going to nip up to the dealership and get that collected. And I'll bring that back down to the yard and get it filled up with seed and fertiliser, and then we can get off up to field 48 so we can start drilling that. So it's quite a nice morning. I think that carried on raining through until about 3 this morning, I think, something like that. So we should it should be alright to get on the ground. Like I said the other day, sort of soil drains reasonably well here. And there's a bit of sun that's kind of out, but it's still a bit nippy this morning. It's only about 6 or 7 degrees, I think, so it's good enough for planting. That's warm enough, but it's still a little bit of a chill in the air. And that's our field 51 just over the hedge here. Looks like there's a few weeds starting to poke through already. I don't know if you've noticed, I'm just going to cut through around the back of the animal stockyard and the horse stables here. I don't know if you've noticed, but that the turnout from the top of the lane here is a little bit hidden, and it's quite tricky to come out of there. And some of the cars and the lorries don't half go down that road at a fair old lick. So I just cut around the corner here, and I can come out here. It's a little bit easier to see, and then the dealership's just down on the left-hand side. So it's I find this just a little bit easier to pull out. Just got a slightly clearer view really, but anyway, so that's just the livestock market that we've just gone past. It's sort of at the top of our field 51 really, and that's where we go and get our manure for the greenhouses. Right, I'm just going to pull in here. He said I don't need to pop in. Hopefully, there we go. He's just left it up the back there. Just said it all ready for collection. They checked it over very quickly yesterday. I think they'd already done any little repairs and maintenance on it. It was used for demonstrator a little bit earlier in the year, or last year I think, and hadn't been sold, so they've done a few repairs on it and it's all good now. So I'll just get this picked up, and then I'll head off back down to the farm so we can get it filled up and get out to field 48. Right, I'm just going to have a quick word with Ted. Morning, Ted.
Alright Sam, how you doing?
I'm alright. How are you getting on?
Yeah, alright. I'm just checking the oil and getting the air filter cleaned out, and then I'll be sorted. So you just want me to go over and do Ken Fletcher's Field 50, then get that disked?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll sort that out. That's a shame he lost them potato crop over there in that Field 50. That's a real shame. I don't know what happened really, but any road, I think he's struggling, is he, old Ken? I've heard he might be looking to sell those two fields, 49 and 50. If you had any sense, you might look at buying them.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I am quite keen on buying those fields. I'll have a chat with Dad because I know he knows Ken quite well. Right, best be getting on. I'll catch you later, Ted.
Yeah, alright. See you later.
Well, Ted's a bit of an old character, but he's been working with Dad for, I don't know, 16, 17 years, something like that, and he knows what he's talking about, and he's a hard worker and an honest chap, so I know Dad's always liked him, but he can be a bit of an old gossip sometimes, and I think he gets most of that from going down the pub. Anyway, I need to get up to field 48 and start getting this field sown. So we're just going to, just coming up here, I'll show you where Ted lives actually. We'll go past his house, and Mum and Dad are just 2 doors down, opposite the entrance to field 48. That's a lovely clear morning now. Sun's come out. I love it this time of year. Yeah, it's nice and crisp, and beautiful views around here. The Shropshire Hills are an area of natural beauty, so it's very, very picturesque. I've just gone past Ted's house actually, and this is Mum and Dad's coming up here on the left, just there. So they moved in about 4 months ago, something like that. I can't remember exactly. Right, I'll just get the drill unfolded, and we'll start getting around the headland. Right, the soil's dried out okay. Like I said the other day, it's quite light soil up here. It's not too light, but it still holds the moisture deeper down, which is good for germination, so that's okay. Temperature's a little bit on the cool side, but it's going to get warmer over the next few days, so hopefully that'll all be good. It's quite interesting what Ted was saying about old Ken Fletcher. He didn't say anything to me when I was talking to him about these contracts, but I will have a chat with Dad later. He knows Ken quite well, so give him an opportunity, maybe give him a call and have a chat and see what he wants to do with those two fields, and tell him that we might be interested in buying them. We've kind of got the money at the moment, but I don't want to spend it just yet. There's a few of the bits of equipment that I'm keen to get. So I'd rather just hold off until after the harvest, but that might suit him. So I'll get Dad to have a chat and sound him out and see what the situation is, and then we can go from there. Right, I'm going to get on with this field, get this sorted out. Ted's get the disking done over in field 50. That shouldn't take him too long, so that's a decent sized set of discs, so he should be able to crack on with that okay. Now the only one downside about this drill is that the fertiliser compartment's not particularly big, so they don't get you very far, but I spoke to the chap up at the dealership about that, and he said that they would include and send round a pallet of fertiliser and stick it by the down by the gate. Now it wasn't there when I came round, but I think I saw somebody just dropping something off, so hopefully it'll be there for when I get round, because if not I might have to just stop and wait for them. Right, well that's us done up at field 48. We managed to get on with that fairly quickly, quicker than I thought actually. So that's good. So I'm just snipping back to the yard. Going to get this drill washed down and cleaned, and then I need to swap it out for the other Vaderstad so we can get up to field 49 and start drilling that. Ted's about 3/4 of the way through disking that field 50 for Ken Fletcher, so he'll be done fairly shortly as well. And then I need to, like I said, get back up to field 49 and try and get that drilled before the weather changes again and the rain is due, which I think is about 12 o'clock midday today. And then after that, I'm not sure. We'll have to see what else has come up. I think we might be able to take a couple of contracts, because that's the bulk of our work kind of done now at the time being, for the time being. So right, I'm just going to stick this back in the shed. I'm going to get the other drill sorted, get that filled up with seed and refill the fertiliser, and then I'm going to head up to field 49. So that's it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed what we've done. If you have, then give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share and comment. And I will catch you on the next video. So whatever you're doing, wherever you are, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.